Welcome to the Green Room, I'm Ellie Birdie, and I've wanted to be a writer since I was 4. I couldn't write when I was 4. Since I learned to write though, I was unstoppable. I wrote endlessly at home, at school, I had countless full notebooks, I wanted notebooks every time for my birthday and nothing else. At 11 years old, I started writing a fantasy epic, and I literally wrote it for 7 years. It has 4 completed drafts, 2 written in notebooks during school hours and 2 written on the computer. The final version has over 100,000 words. Don't get me wrong, it wasn't very good. It's what you'd expect from a teen written fantasy. Raw imagination and full of passion, mixed with naivete and a lack of technical and life skills. But across those 7 years, I started reading classical novels and I started playing with language and learning how to edit a story. So it was all very good practice. I did truly believe at the time that this book could be published. Looking back though, it was a very innocent dream. Since the beginning, a large portion of my life choices have been influenced by my desire to be a writer. If you called it obsessive, I honestly wouldn't disagree. I went to study English literature at university to further my goal as a writer, and somehow on top of all the workload, I managed to write 3 full novels. I did a course on publishing, I did a course on creative writing while I was at university, just so I could learn more. I learned how to do bookbinding, I learned how to do book layout, I tried to traditionally publish, I tried to self-publish, I tried to submit designs and writing competitions. I tried a lot. I didn't succeed much. I don't consider any of that experience a failure though, because I never gave up. I didn't even give up when I didn't write for 4 years and basically only drew during that time. And you know what I wish I knew during all those years I tried and didn't succeed? That the goal to write and the goal to be a writer are 2 very different things. A writer, by profession, has to do a lot more than write. And even when they do write, they often have to adjust what they write in order to succeed. You could be the most skillful, talented writer in the world, but if you lack practical knowledge like networking and marketing, which is necessary for a writer, you're unlikely to get anywhere. That might be sad to hear. I know I really struggled with learning it. But on the more positive side of this lesson, it's completely fine to have writing just as a hobby, even if you're very passionate. I think there's a lot of pressure on creative people nowadays to turn their hobbies into a side hustle, given how easily it is to start those up. But it's completely fine to just do it for fun without an overarching goal. Joy is a priceless human experience. Don't let yours get tainted by outside influences. If you enjoy something, just do it without shame or guilt or any higher expectations. Unless, of course, it's immoral or illegal, don't do fun things then. One great thing about writing that I'm realizing more and more as I grow older is how timeless it is. The older I get, the more experience I gain, and the better my writing becomes. Writing doesn't have an age limit on it. On the other hand, most writers get better as they grow older. So if you're a certain age and you think you're behind, that you should already be published because other writers were published at this age, don't worry about it. I've wanted to be a professional writer for like more than 20 years now, and I'm still not published, I'm not making any money. It's fine, it's okay. We all have our own pace. This might sound fake, but I'm actually really happy that I didn't succeed back when I was trying really hard. My writing now is so much better than it was back then. If I had published then and my work would have gotten popular, which is what I wished, then I wouldn't have had the incentive or the time to keep improving at the pace that I am now. I probably wouldn't have even learned how to draw, which is a huge part of who I am now. So what I'm trying to say is that if you're a beginner writer, figure out your goals and pursue it patiently. The only way that you will fail for certain is if you stop trying. So please just figure out your own pace, go at your own pace, and be kind to yourself. Thank you for watching and have an awesome day. Bye!